Hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl, Engineer Lynette, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about reasons to say no, or why it is important to say no. I've been thinking about this topic of late and thinking about myself in general, thinking about my experiences, and especially after I joined campus back then in 2018. I am a very generous person. My generosity is so much so that I become careless. I start practicing careless generosity, where somebody just tells you, you know what, I like your shoe. Now, I just say, take it. Or someone just tells me, oh, Lynette, I need 1,000 shillings. And without even them convincing me, I have just given them 1,000 shillings without even them putting a little effort in how they are going to return the money or how they are going to compensate me back and stuff like that. And if you met me earlier and I had all these things that I have, I would have probably even lost my soul. This generosity of mine would have made me give out so many of my things. But with the time, I started learning that people are different. People who are taking advantage of you, they don't know that they are doing that. And even in our society, people who are psychopaths don't know they're psychopaths. It's later on that they're told, oh, you are a psychopath, or you are a weirdo, or you're just nasty, you're not doing the right thing. And they're like, is that really me? You look at their reaction and they don't know what they were doing. They are so manipulative, like, if you don't give me what you have, oh, we are not going to be friends anymore, or you're not going to access certain privileges that I am giving you, just because you told them no. And that pressure that they give you compels you to give out your most valuable, your most treasured possessions, just to fill that void. You don't want to miss the privileges. They might not even be privileges worth giving your items for. So that is why saying no is really, really important. You gotta practice it, you gotta meditate upon it to say no. Even in relationships, it's very important that your partner understands what you like and what you don't like. If it's a no, it's a no. I don't want it. It's a no. I don't want it, and I don't want it, like that. Even in your business, if someone comes and they want to borrow you money just because they see that you have a business and that you're making money, you have to say no. If you're having a business, yes, you're making money, but the money needs to be put back into business. It has to be plowed back into the business. Like I watch there's a show on YouTube called Shark Tank, and this is where different entrepreneurs from different parts of the world come and pitch their ideas to investors, like high profile investors who have made millions and millions, who have made names out of their branding, out of them, how they made money, like Mark Cuban. You can go and Google Mark Cuban. I also watch another show. It is a British show. It's called The Dragon's Den. This is where, as I've said, billionaires and multimillionaires come to check and see what other entrepreneurs have in store for them. And this is a show where they are very inquisitive about how you market your products, how you determine the equity stake, how you calculate your profit margins, how you're planning to sales, what your New Year's projections will be, what your markup, your margins are. Those things that we were learning in high school and we were like, oh, these things are difficult, they don't apply in real life. Oh wow. Now they are being asked, it's the entrepreneurs being asked these same things that we were saying. It doesn't even matter, they're complex things, we just deal with addition and subtraction when it comes to business. But really, it's the bigger picture. People even draw graphs of their growth. Like if you started from 100 shillings, where will you be in 6 months? Will you have grown to 100,000 shillings? Would you have grown to 1 million shillings? Would you have grown to 1,000 shillings? So that's what I'm talking about right now. And let me not deviate from saying no. Saying no even stems from our day-to-day activities. You see, if someone sees you with a very beautiful piece of clothing or piece of jewelry, it has happened to me quite a number of times, where people come to my house and they see a certain type of clothing and they're like, oh, I like that jumper, I like that trouser, can I take it? And I'm like, no, I'm still using it. And they insist and they insist and they insist, and they just bother you. They eat up your energy, and they make you feel like you saying no to them is actually a crime, while it's not. It's just something that you've practiced. It's actually your right to say no, and you can actually chase them out of your house just because you're courteous enough to let them still be your friends. But these people who do that don't understand that we also love these items. If it's this jacket, I also love it. If it's this necklace, I also love it. That's why I bought it. It's mine. I bought it. I love it. I love it. I understand why you also like it. But you know, if you want to forcefully take it away from me, then that's not a kind of friendship I would want to be in. Like, if you can force yourself to take my items, you can force yourself to take so many of my things that I might not even be aware of, and that is really scary. Just imagine if you have something valuable and it's something that you don't notice over a period of time, and then one day you suddenly feel like you need that item, you go and check for it and it's not there. That feeling is really, really not good. And if somebody didn't take away some piece of clothing back in 2022, my favorite jumper, it was a white jumper written Champion. I had gotten it at a very affordable price, and I was feeling like I was really lucky to get that piece of item, and then somebody just came and took it away without even asking for my permission. I started understanding the gravity of the situation. I started understanding why people treasure their items, why it is so bad, why somebody feels so bad when you take something they treasured over a long period of time. And some people even take it without borrowing you, so there your no or yes doesn't even surface here. So you understand me. Another thing is, even if, okay, we've talked about items, even in your own, personal, even in your own body, just tell people no. You cannot touch some parts of my body. You cannot be so intrusive. I'm a very private person. If you come and intrude my body parts, you want to touch my bum, you want to touch my breast, no, I am not allowing you to do that. It has happened to me again. As I said, there are people who don't have discipline, there are people who don't have self-control, there are people who are manipulative, they want to force themselves into you and all that kind of stuff. Just say no. There are so many situations. List them down below in the comment section, ones that you feel, oh, I have gone through this and you have not mentioned. If I have not mentioned, comment down below what you think. There are other things people need to really say no to and really insist on saying no. It's really, really important. I've been thinking about this, and I have one scenario. There's a painting I have. It's a zebra painting. You can go and check it up on my other videos, but I can show you. I can zoom it for you. It is this painting here. It is that painting there. So with that painting, there's a friend of mine who came to this house, and he really liked the painting. He really liked the painting, and I was like, oh my god, it's the only one I have in the house. I would have given you if I had 2 or if I had 3. Right now, thinking about it, we are not friends anymore. He left me for another girl, and I'm thinking, what if I had given this nigga this painting? I would be crying here. I would be having severe chest pains just thinking, oh, I guess someone who doesn't even value me something that is really important for me, something that I really rarely have. It's very few people who think, oh, I need this painting, and they get it for themselves, and then here is somebody taking it away from you using manipulation and stuff like that. So it has happened to me. Tell me some of the scenarios that you've been through. Maybe if you're from the higher class, or even from the lower class, or from the middle class. Just tell me any scenarios that you've gone through, that you feel need addressing, that you feel needs some attention, and you feel that even when it comes to bills, when you have to split bills, whether it's in a restaurant, don't allow people to take advantage of you. You go to a restaurant and then you eat, and then someone notices, oh, they don't have money in their M-Pesa or in their bank account. Oh my god, they're just trapping you. They have money, or they knew they don't have money, they just wanted to take advantage of you. Just say no. Tell them, no, I'm paying for my own, and I am leaving you there. Yes, you will get stranded there. Yes, there's no silver lining to this. You just say no and you disappear. Nothing is gonna happen to you. Same with people who borrow you money. Just tell them no. If you borrow me money and you pretend, yes, you who are watching me, you, if you're watching me and you've borrowed me money before and I've said no, please don't hate me. I say no because I have very many things to consider before I give you this money. Like, am I gonna be a beggar when I want my money back? Like, what are the repercussions? How long is it gonna take you to give me back the money? Like, what channels will I use to ask you to give my money back? Am I gonna use WhatsApp? Am I gonna go call you? Am I gonna use my own credit to call you again? And how are we gonna talk? Are we gonna be friends again, or are we going to be enemies? And I don't really like that toxic energy coming into me, and that is why say no, 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 and no. See you in my next video. Thank you. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see ourselves in my next video. You can go to my TikTok, you can go to my Instagram to see me better. If you want to get a full shot of me, you can go to Instagram. You can also go to Snapchat, Facebook, any platform that you get me, Lynette Amer. I'll post it down here. And yes guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Road to 1000 subscribers. Let's make that happen. Let's make my dream come true. And having said that, see you in the next video, and peace.